Hello, this is Dr. Parmeshwari. Today we are going to learn the topic of debt instrument, which is also known as fixed income securities. The example of debt instruments are the bond and debenture. Now, what is bond and debenture? It is actually the loan given by all of us to the company. Now, let us learn what is bond and debenture. When the company wants loan from the general public, it issues or it sells bonds or debentures to the general public. So, the company is selling the bond and we as the investor are buying the bond. So, now we are giving our hard earned money to the company and company is giving us the debt securities or debt instruments. So when the company is issuing or the selling the debt security, it should specify that what is the life of the security or what is the life of this bond, what is the interest amount and what is the redeemable value of this bond. Now for example, suppose the face value of the bond is 1000. What is the meaning of face value? The face value is the value or the amount which is written on the bond certificate, which is never going to change for the lifetime of the bond, right? So in our example, suppose the face value is 1000 and life of the bond is 5 years and the interest rate is 10%. So what are the expected cash flows for this transaction when we are buying the bond and the company is selling the bond? Now the company has to pay us the interest rate of 10% per annum as per this example, and after 5 years, which is the life of the bond, it has to repay our principal amount of 1000 rupees back. So now let us look at the numericals. So I've drawn two columns. First one is the year column and second one is the cash inflow column. This is from the investor's point of view. So for 5 years, that is the year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we are supposed to get 100 rupees interest amount per annum. So first year 100, second year 100, same way third, fourth and fifth year also 100. But then in fifth year we are also supposed to get our 1000 rupees back. So these are the expected cash flows generated by this buying and selling of the bond, where company is selling their bond and we are buying the bond. Now in this example, the company is issuing the bond at face value of 1000 and redeeming the bond also at the face value of 1000. But in practical, it may not be so. The bonds can be issued at premium or at discount also. Now what is this premium and what is this discount? Now let us go back to the face value of 1000 as per our example. Now if the company is issuing the bond at more than face value, for example more than 1000, I'm taking the amount as 1200. So if the company is issuing or selling the bond at 1200, whereas the face value is just 1000 rupees, then we say that bonds are issued at premium. And sometimes the company can issue or sell the bond at discount, that means less than face value. Now in our example the face value is 1000, but for example I can take the amount of 700, right? So company can issue the bond at premium, which is 1200 rupees, at discount, which is 700 rupees. In the same way, right, the bonds also can be redeemed at premium or discount. In our numerical example, we saw that at the end of fifth year, we are getting our 1000 rupees back, which was the face value. But in practical, sometimes the bond can be redeemed even at premium or at discount too. That means bond can be at the end of fifth year, you can get 1200 or even you can get 700 also, right, as per the specification in the bond certificate. Now the next point is the voting right. Do the bond holders, do the debenture holders have the voting rights? No, company does not guarantee, or the company does not give any voting rights to the debenture holders, because company has taken the loan from them and within a stipulated period of time or after the life of the bond, it is going to give back your loan amount. So you are the creditor for the company, you are a liability for the company, you are an outsider for the company. So that is the reason that you will be not given any voting rights. Now what happens if the company uh, goes for the liquidation, right? So in the case of liquidation, when you're trying to sell your asset and trying to settle down your liabilities, then the first claim is of debenture holder. That means first you have to clear off the debts of these bond holder or these debenture holder.